Oh, it's been a busy week. What is going on, guys? My name is Jack Wardell. For those of you that are returning, thank you so much. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and yeah, let's roll. So let's talk business first of all, because you know, that's how it's been going lately. As you can see, happily modeling the t-shirt. I have been getting some questions about the pre-sale, so I just want to clarify what on earth is going on. The pre-sale is mainly for our benefit. As students, we don't have unlimited amounts of cash, so we are trying to figure out who wants to buy something so that we can order the correct amount of stock, so that we've not got a lot of stock sitting around. By the way, there's no purchasing, you don't have to make a payment. It's literally like you're on your honour to say that you're going to buy something. You just give us your email and name, and then let us know what you want, and we will get that to you as soon as it's ready to go. And it's a week of pre-sale, so we started Friday, it's going to go to next Friday, and then general sale even will be out on the following Monday. So exciting stuff indeed. Next question I got was about the hoodies. They're coming in Tuesday, so we will have a model in one of those and pictures going out on our social media then. It's going to be the exact same design as you can see here. It's going to be a black hoodie. The only difference from the pictures that you may have seen on social media of me in a hoodie is that the strings are not going to be black, they're going to be off-white, and they're going to be a lot shorter, because what we found is the strings went like all the way down here and we want them somewhere over here. If you are one of those people that wait and see the hoodie design, I understand you obviously don't want to commit to something you haven't actually seen yet. Again, if there's anyone out there that wants to actually feel the stuff, come and see me. I will put my my email in the bio and we can arrange to meet and feel my clothing. I think that's it for business. Oh, I started a blog last week. That's why it's been a busy week, and I had no idea what I was doing. If you've had a chance to check that out, thank you. If you haven't, I'll put that in the description. Put that in the description as well. Basically, that's going to be a space for me to really just lay it out there. Be quite personal. Yeah, just talk a little bit about how I'm feeling mentally and physically, because I feel like you watch these videos and I'm all like, and sometimes that's not always the case. You know, I have days where I struggle just like everyone else. I want to show people that I have my good days and my bad days, and use that as a source of solidarity, really, just especially as a male, where, you know, we don't always feel like we can talk about our emotions. That there's a spot there that I'm very open and honest about how I am feeling, because it is a good thing to talk about how you're feeling. So do that. I think I'm an okay writer, but feel free to tell me otherwise. Now that's out the way, motivation. And I've just said that, and now you're going to think that I'm going to start rambling again. The topic for this video is going to be self-awareness, and the reason that I've chosen self-awareness is because I believe that we are all guilty of living in our own little world sometimes, and that does not exclude myself. I think that it's really important that we kind of take a step back sometimes and we really evaluate where we are in our lives and what value are we bringing to the table of life, and are we heading in the right direction. Often philosophers say that the difference between being an animal or a human is our ability to be self-aware. So to step back and in retrospect look at us and kind of see how we're acting, and you know, and is that the right way to act? Is it contributing to where we want to be, and all that good stuff. Just want to, that was rank, weren't it? Just wipe my nose. My nose is so fucking itchy today. Oh my god. Promise it ain't cocaine, mum. So I just want to use this as an opportunity really to let you reflect about where you are right this second, and are you where you want to be? If the answer's no, you then have to ask yourself, well, how do I get there? And what are the things that I can do today that can change that? We really aspire for quite big things, but then we don't always work to get in a position to do those big things. For example, I'll speak to people about, you know, being financially successful, and then I say, well, what grades do you get in your classes? And they're like, oh, C's and B's. By no means am I saying that academic achievement correlates directly with financial success, but you've got to give yourself the best chance in this life. If you are in college, then I think that you should be aspiring for A grades and you should be trying to get as many A's as possible. People might disagree with me, but on the flip side, obviously experience is key as well. So if you are one of those students that aren't getting A grades, well, are you putting yourself out there in your industry, and are you going to get internships? Are you networking with people in your industry to set you up for when you graduate college? And sometimes it's no for both. So I would just say that when you're reflecting, start asking yourself questions, because I don't think we do that enough either. I don't think we challenge ourselves enough. It's something that I try and do as much as I can, and really, and I can be very hypercritical of myself, very, very hypercritical of myself. Not everyone will agree with me when I say this, but I believe it's really important to be hypercritical of ourselves, because if we are, then we can really evaluate how to become a better person, how to become more successful in life, depending on your meaning of the term. Yeah, I think that we need to take an opportunity right now to think, where are we? Where do we want to go? And for those OG YouTube community people that have followed me for a long time now will know that I did a video called What's on Your Gravestone. Feel free to check that out. It's kind of cinematic-ish. I mean, I was still learning how to use a camera, so it probably wasn't that good. But the message was basically, you know, are we doing things today that are going to contribute to how we wish to be remembered when we die? Kind of morbid. Kind of puts things in perspective though, so feel free to check that out. Other things that's going on with me, I have an interview at Virginia Tech this week. I am a candidate for their industrial psychology PhD program. Incredibly excited for that opportunity. Shout out to Virginia Tech people if you're watching and seeing if I'm competent enough to be in your program. I am, I think, but I promise you, Virginia, I won't let you down. That really is it. I'm trying to condense my motivational stuff down, not because it is meant to be the main source of my content, but also because I understand that people don't like listening to me ramble for 10 minutes, so I'm trying to be concise. Right, so that's it. Actually, no, it's not. Bear with me. Graceful. My good friend Mary Callaghan has written a book. She is in my master's program. She's one hell of a woman, and it takes one hell of a woman to write a book this thick. Check that out. And for any historian out there that's watching my videos, here it is. This is the next thing for you to read. It is called Germany, a Nation of Conflict and Conquest. I have, hand on heart, read the first chapter and I thought it was fantastic, so well done you, Mary. I do dabble with history every now and again. If that interests any of you, feel free to check this out, and the link will be in the description. Mary, great job with that. Right, that's it, I promise. All I would say is, check my blog out if you haven't already. Link will be in the description. Pre-order something from my website. I promise, it's really nice stuff. I'm not just saying that because I'm the owner, but it is good, I promise you. You won't be disappointed. If you need to check it out, email me, we'll hook you up. Job's a good one. Like this video, always means a lot to me, and new this week, comment. And the reason I say that is because I see my views go up every single week to like 200 odd, and I never know who's watching my videos. So feel free to write something in the comments. You can write cheese, llamas. It's really hard to come up with random words. Whatever you want, just say something. I'm gonna give you a hello back. I just wanna know who's kind of watching my videos. If you don't comment, it's whatever. That probably means you haven't got to this point in the video, which I understand. I can drag a video out. You know how much this means to me, I think. If you get one of these though, you'll mean even more to me. Yeah, thank you ever so much for your support. Over 400 subscribers now. Crazy, 7 months in. I mean, next one's 500, and I may or may not do a 500 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for that. That will be something from my clothing company, of course, because I'm trying to get myself out there. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week. My good friend Mary Callaghan, who is part of my master's programme, has written... Pardon me? So, let's try that again, shall we? My good friend Mary... I'm going to try it one more time.